Hello? Hello, hello? Hi, guys. Hi. I'm back. I'm back. We are so back. I was gonna give myself a few extra days off and wait till like the beginning of July to stream. But then I decided I really wanted to stream. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. I didn't want to wait. So here I am. I haven't decided what I want to do today. There are a few things I could definitely work on. So we might just draw. We might just work on stuff. Or we could game. I don't know. I'll decide what I feel like doing soon enough. I probably should work on stuff. That should probably be the priority. So that's probably what we'll do. But I also found some cute puzzle games. So maybe we'll play those sometime soon, like sometime this upcoming week. I don't know. I'm not sure. Guys, I don't know what model I want to use today. I have too many, apparently. I'm spoiled for choice. We can just go with the classic today, I guess. Why not? We're bringing back the OG. Not really. My OG is like some other shitty model, but we're back. We're back. And I think my phone updated because my tracking looks different than it did before, and it's bothering me. But that's just kind of what happens every so often. Sometimes iOS updates and my tracking starts looking a little different, and I just kind of have to live with that. But yeah, guys, it's Steam Summer Sale. I was kind of looking through it earlier. I haven't decided if I want to buy anything yet though. I probably will, but also I'm so broke after that vacation. Oh my. Oh my. I have no money. Anyways, let's get some music going. Let's get some music going. I kind of want to rock with the breakcore today. I'm kind of feeling the breakcore playlist. So maybe we'll do that. God, I didn't like check anything before I streamed, so I'm a little scared, but I'm sure everything will be fine. Let me say oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let me say hi to everyone. I forgot how to stream in my like 2.5 weeks that I was gone, 3 weeks that I was gone. Okay, let's see. Zalgo was first. Hi, Zalgo. Hi, Mr. Scary. Hi, Dakota. Hi, Dip. Hi, Crazy. Who else is here? Hi, Domino. Hi. I'm streaming so much earlier than I normally do. Because my sleep schedule is so weird now. I'm so jet lagged. Wow, it's kind of loud. Hang on. What is this song? Actually, I know this song. I've heard this song before. It is still quite loud for me though. How's it for you guys? It looks fine for you guys. It's just loud for me. Is the rain noises like really loud for you guys? I feel like they're quite loud. Let me know. Can we get an audio check? Can we get an audio check? How do things sound? Rion, welcome in. How's it going? I know you. I know you. It's all balanced? Okay, that's good. I need some caffeine right now. I have a headache. I think I need I haven't had any caffeine all day and it's already 5 p.m. and I woke up at 5 a.m. I'm so jet lagged. I've been waking up at 5 a.m. for the past like 3 days. It's really bad. I hate it. Although, I mean, I slept in a little bit. I woke up that early and then I went back to sleep. TSAP! How are you, TSAP? Welcome in. Oh yeah, I posted my Fey design on Twitter. You guys, I can speak. You guys should boost my Fey. My fit that I made. I saw your fit. Yeah, I just saw my phone light up with the blue sky notification. That's why I got reminded of it. I just posted it like 2 seconds ago. Is this no, this has absolutely nothing to do with Fizz actually. This is for something completely different. This is for a secret project that I'm working on. It's for a secret project. I can't tell you guys about it. Hi, Skip. Hope you're well. I'm actually sick right now. I'm actually sick. Isn't that so great? I got sick like the last day of my vacation, and then you want to know what's even crazier? So I was already feeling congested. I thought it was just allergies, but as the days have gone on, I'm like, yeah, I think I'm just sick actually. I think I'm just sick. cause right, I'm flying home. I had like an 8.5 hour, I had a 9 hour flight, and then I had like a 5.5 hour flight, or like a 5 hour flight. I think it was 9 hours and 5 hours roughly. Thank you for the hydrate, posture check, and stretch. I will do all of those things. Okay, back to what I was saying. So I had this very long series of flights, right? On the second flight, landing back at home, my ear wouldn't pop, right? And it low-key hurt so bad because the feeling just wouldn't go away as the plane was landing. And then it didn't really hurt anymore after the plane landed, but it did feel like there was some pressure in my ear, and it didn't go away at all. It just didn't go away. And so, cue yesterday afternoon, I'm like, damn, it's been like a day and a half since I've gotten home. This is probably not good. So I look to see if there's any doctors in the area that have open appointments. None of them do until like mid-July, and I'm like, I'm not waiting till mid-July. My ear feels weird and I can't fully hear out of it. Like the pressure in my ear was affecting my hearing. I was like, this is bad and I'm scared. So I went to urgent care yesterday to get my ear checked out, and the doctor looks in my ear for like 2 seconds and is like, yeah, you got a classic ear infection, homie. And I'm like, great, that's so great, that's incredible. So I'm sick and I have an ear infection. Yay. Luckily it doesn't hurt. Like, we caught it before I think it actually got bad. Because I had an ear infection once as a kid, and I remember it hurting like so bad. Like, I remember it being one of the worst pains I had ever experienced as a child. It does not hurt at all for me. I mean, it kind of hurts a little bit, like sometimes, but not really. It just kind of feels like there's some pressure in my ear. But yeah, so they put me on some meds for it. Hopefully it goes away in the next few days. But yeah, my body's like, yeah, you should never have left that vacation, actually. You should have stayed abroad. Now you're sick and have an ear infection. Screw you. Just my luck. It's okay though, I feel alright. I feel fine. It's like not that bad. It's just kind of how it be, I guess. The song long as fuck. Okay. All right. But yeah, I don't know what I want to do today. We're probably gonna work on Ratty's model a bit. Because that's probably my first priority is Ratty's model. I gotta finish that thing. We have some toggles to do. Hope you enjoyed your... I absolutely did. It was great. It was actually awesome. I also took so many pictures when I was because I spent like a whole day in Venice. So I took so many pictures because some of what the Nexus is inspired by is the canals of Venice. So I just was taking so many pictures. I was like, oh my god, references in real life. This is crazy. So yeah, it was great though. I had my first ever shot like as in shot of alcohol. I had never done a shot before. Do you see the tram system in Mestre? I don't think I went there. I did not go there specifically, but I saw a lot of Italy. It was really cool. I saw many different cities. I think, kind of surprisingly, I wasn't expecting it. I really, really liked Cinque Terre. That was so much fun. That's right. Did you also? I actually didn't go inside of the Vatican. I was in Vatican City for like a short period of time. But I wasn't hitting up a lot of the churches. I was kind of more like street side. I went to a few different churches. I went to the Basilica, what was it? Basilica San Marco in Venice. That one was really cool because it has so much gold in it. Like all of the ceilings are just covered in gold. It's actually ridiculous. But yeah, I don't know. I've seen a lot of Catholic art in my life, and I was kind of just... I didn't go into a lot of the churches. I do wish I had gone into... why am I forgetting the name? Why? It's on the tip of my tongue. In the Vatican. What's the cathedral called? Why am I forgetting this? I'm brain farting so hard right now. Why am I forgetting this? What the fuck? Sistine Chapel. Okay, that's what it's called. I don't know why that was fucking with me so hard. I just brain farted like crazy. I wish I saw the Sistine Chapel. I didn't end up seeing it. I should have. I should have gone inside the Sistine Chapel. It's just the waiting was so long. I just was not willing to like sit in a line because it was so hot too. It was like 95 degrees the whole time I was there. That's not true. It was like high 80s, and then like the second week it was like 95 degrees. But yeah, absolutely miserable heat. Somehow I survived. I did it, but damn, it was so hot. Also, hi Zen! It's fun to hear either way. I've never been outside of Canada, so there's so much I have yet to see. Yeah, it was really cool. That was basically my first proper abroad trip. I've never really properly been abroad before. I've technically been in Canada before, but like I don't really count it because I was only there for like a day on a road trip. But yeah, that was my first time properly off the continent. I have also been to Hawaii. That like almost counts, but it is still part of the US, so it doesn't really count at all. Chili! Hi, Chili! I was genuinely thinking about you like a day or two ago, wondering where you were. I remember you saying you were going on vacation, but forgot that. I hope your vacation was fun. Yeah, it was very fun. I had a good time. I had a great time. Lots of new experiences for me. That's for sure. I was like, where's Kha'Zix? Where did she go? She hasn't streamed in a while. Where in Canada? I saw Lake Louise. Wherever that is. And that was it. That was literally it. That's all I've seen of Canada. Is Lake Louise. I don't know where that is. I also don't know where that is. I'm gonna be so for real. Oh, it's in Alberta. Yes, it is in Alberta. Down in Ontario? Hell yeah. Hi Ernesto, welcome in. I want to go to BC soon. Feels like I have a good chunk of friends there. I want to go to Canada. I want to go to Canada. Been to Victoria and British Columbia, Toronto and Vancouver. I really want to go to Victoria. I want to go to Victoria so bad. I can speak. Toronto and Vancouver were kind of meh, honestly. Fair enough, fair enough. It also depends on what you like, I guess. Like if you're kind of more of a city person, then you might prefer certain things if you want to go to... I do really want to go to Victoria, though. It sounds amazing. I've heard a good bit about it at this point. You know where else I want to go? I want to go to frickin' Australia. I want to go to Australia so bad. I met a lot of Australians on my trip, ironically. Even though I was in Italy, I met a lot of Australians. And I want to go to Australia now. I have too many Aussie friends. I need to go visit them. Toronto's very city and not a bit. Yeah, so if you're not a big city person, then you probably wouldn't like that. I quite enjoy a good city. I enjoy a good city, but that's also because I grew up in the city. It's kind of my comfort zone is city type stuff. Ugh, I want to go to New York. I've never been. I like city, but just a specific kind. That's fair. Yeah, there's a lot of big cities I haven't been to, actually. The main one I've really explored is LA. And honestly, LA kind of sucks. LA kind of sucks. Would not recommend. I've also been to Seattle like 4 times now. I quite like Seattle. New York was fantastic. I didn't expect to love it as much as I did. New York's just got a special vibe, you know? I also really want to go to Chicago. I've never been to Chicago. I'm in LA right now and it isn't great. Definitely wouldn't live here if I could help it. Seattle. Yeah, I'm not far from LA. We'll just say that. Like, I can somewhat comfortably drive to LA. New York was genuinely so... Yeah, I want to go to New York really bad. They also just have the, like, sunshine and rainbows subplot happening right now. Like, New York is seriously the place to be. Everything is going good for the New Yorkers lately. Living in Vegas, I really enjoy it, even if there are typical American city problems. Yeah, I've also been to Vegas a few times. I used to have family that lived there. But I have not experienced the fun adult side of Vegas. I've only ever been there as a minor, so... I would like to go back. Maybe in a year. You shouldn't have said that. Now we know exactly where you are and we are sending 5 billion ICBMs to your location. Checkmate. Oh no, I'm getting doxxed. I'm getting doxxed in the state that has like however many million people living here. Let's see. Population of California is approximately 40 million people. Yeah. Yeah. Clearly you'll be able to find me. I've not experienced the fun adult side of Vegas either as an adult. I just never wake up and say, I want to go to a bar, the clubs. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I went to like a real bar for the first time in Italy. That was kind of crazy. It's pretty fun, actually. Still baffling how California has a larger population than, well, Canada. Yeah, I believe that's what you mean by that. What is the population of Canada? Oh, no. California's population is less than Canada. Only by about 2 million, though. Only by about 2 million. They're pretty close. Canada's population is approximately 41.4 million. And then California was 39.5. So yeah, it's about a difference of 2 million. That's crazy though, isn't it? We're so heavily populated. I went to a bar in New York to see one of my favorite comedians, Nick Smith, and it was so fun. I imagine Squidward if he were a tall gay man that resembled a ghost of a Victorian boy and dressed like Cruella de Vil. That is such an incredible description of a person. I have no idea who that is, but I'm obsessed with how you described him. I'm gonna look this up. Let's see. Nick Smith. There's too many people named Nick Smith. Comedian. I can't spell. I haven't been at a computer for like 3 weeks, guys. You know what? Yeah. You know what? Yeah. I see it. You know what? Yeah. That was such a fantastic description for a person. He literally sounds like Squidward. I'll have to find a clip of him speaking later. Hi, Bo. Welcome in. Nick Smith is so funny. He's one of those people that you're surprised exists IRL. Every adjective was accurate. Yeah. You know what? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm gonna skip this song. Sorry. The song is like 7 minutes long. I want to go to a Broadway show so bad. I want to so bad. There's a few specific shows that I would especially like to see. Mainly Beetlejuice. I want to see Beetlejuice so bad. I love Alex Brightman. I don't even think it's still like on Broadway at all, but when it was on Broadway, I was like, this is the show that I want to see. I would also really like to see Hadestown. That would be such an experience. I want to experience an IRL musical theater. I have been to a couple musicals before. Some high school, some college. I went to one at this one college that has a really good theater program. I was about to say what college, but I feel like that would kind of dox me. And oh my god, it was so good. They had so many different costumes in this production. It was actually ridiculous. I have no idea what I'd want to see. I want to go to a musical theater loving person, or go with a musical theater loving person and just have a new experience. Hell yeah. Yeah, the one I went to, it was called The Prom, I think. And it was great. It was so good. I had never heard of it before going to the show, so I knew absolutely nothing about it. And I feel like that almost added to the experience, because I got to experience the story for the first time, like, as I was watching it. It's really cool. I liked it. And the production was really, really high quality as well. So that definitely helped. Oh, I also saw Peter Pan, actually. I saw Peter Pan. That one was so good. That one was really, really good. That was ridiculous. That was like professional theater when I went to see Peter Pan. I also knew nothing about the play for Peter Pan as well. So it was kind of insane, like, seeing all the practical effects they had. When they were doing the effects for his shadow, I had no idea how they did that, and it was absolutely insane. I was like, how the fuck are they doing that right now? I was kind of freaked out in like a good way. It was really good. Theater is such an awesome medium and art form, even though I've never experienced it outside my friend's high school play. She wrote and directed. Hey, hell yeah. Wait, that's so sick. That's so sick. What the heck? I would definitely go see Peter Pan. I have no idea what the play would be either. I want to go though. We do have some shows at Vegas. Yeah, you should. You should. It was really, really good. This was like a while ago now that I saw Peter Pan, but it was insane. The effects are just crazy for that show. And obviously it's like different depending on what production is doing it and like the budget, of course. But like seeing the flying effects and the shadow effects and it was so cool. And all the costumes of all the like all the people that live on Neverland. Ugh, it was so good. It was so good. It was really cool. Getting to write, direct, and act out a play is like the best use of it. Yeah! I mean, my high school theater sucked, like, really bad. My high school theater was terrible. But that'd be so cool if a student could have that opportunity at the high school I went to. What the heck? I wish students had that opportunity where I went. I want to be a really fantastical and magical sorry, my phone was blocking half of that chat message. I want to play to be really fantastical and magical. Yeah, it's really cool. It was really, really cool. Oh, fun detail about the prom, that play or musical or whatever it was. I don't even remember. It's really gay. So I had a great time watching that one. High school theater was awesome. I was homeschooled, just acted out stuff in my bedroom to myself. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I want to see a queer show. Yes. Yes, the prom is gay. Happy Pride! Highly recommend. It was a really, really cute story. Unironically, though, I did write a stage play for my creative writing final. Excuse me. In high school one year, and I absolutely loved it. So it was so much fun. Hell yeah! Oh, is that a broken emote? What the fuck? My chat just like broke. What just happened? Hang on. What? I'm gonna reload my. I'm gonna refresh my chat. That emote was so broken in my chat just now. Okay, there it goes. What happened to the emote? It showed like the broken image icon, and then the entire emoji was like typed out in text, but like vertical. It was really weird. I should have screenshotted it. But no, reloading my chat fixed it. It's fine now. Maybe because it's a new emoji. It just decided to break for a moment. Nice Machine Girl song. I love the Neon White soundtrack. It's so peak. It's so peak. I will never get over how good this soundtrack is. I will never ever get over it. It's amazing. I haven't listened to them proper outside Wolf Girl, but that album, yes, that is another really good one. I highly recommend listening to their 2 albums from the Neon White soundtrack. Here, I can link it. I don't know if you use Spotify or not, but I'm just gonna drop the Spotify link. That's the first one. Where's the other one? God, they have so many new releases. What the fuck? When do they release all this music? Or also, alternatively, just play Neon White. That is another really good option. No, you Spotify with SoundCloud really? Well, whatever. Now you know the name of the album at least. To find it. I don't think I really know that many people who use SoundCloud as like their main music platform. I've only ever used SoundCloud to listen to like artists that aren't like properly published yet. But hell yeah. I'm the only person I know. Yeah, I don't really know anyone who uses SoundCloud like as their main listening platform. How many SoundClouds listen to user 1808197.1? Cool. I can't tell if that's like a real artist or if you're just making a joke. I just always preferred the SoundCloud UI and Spotify was unusable for. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with Spotify being completely unusable for free listeners. I sit here and pay for Spotify Premium every month. But at least I get a student discount. At least most of the time. They started charging me full price the past like 2 months, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? I have to re-verify my student status, I think. I saw it charged me like $13, and I was like, hello? What's happening? It didn't used to be that expensive. Dude, Spotify Premium for a single user used to be like $9. It used to be like $9 or like $10. Why is it like 13 now? What the hell? SoundCloud just got more sold than Spotify. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. No, I'm not bashing you for using SoundCloud. That's kind of a valid decision, actually. It's kind of real. I don't think I've used SoundCloud in a hot minute, but I imagine it's not actually a bad user experience at all. What are we thinking of the breakcore playlist today? I just randomly decided I was gonna do breakcore today instead of my usual music. I was like, you know what? Let's do breakcore today. Bandcamp reigns supreme. I was gonna mention Bandcamp. I was just thinking about Bandcamp a second ago. Bandcamp reigns. I can't talk. Bandcamp reigns supreme, but also unfortunately they aren't a streaming service you would ever listen to things on. Bandcamp always plays songs way too loud and has. Really? I didn't know that. Yeah, I only really know Bandcamp as a way to download songs, like to buy songs. You know. That's what I know Bandcamp as. But also, I've never, like, actually really used it. I've only just seen artists I like posting links to Bandcamp when they, like, drop a new song. Breakcore's fun. I used to listen to lots of it through Heaven Piercer and Alec Empire. Hell yeah. Heaven Piercer sounds familiar. I don't know who Alec Empire is, though. For me, it does. It's really just there for buying and supporting art. Yeah. It's never intended to be a streaming service. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I think we're gonna work on Ratty's model today. Either that, or maybe I'll play those puzzle games I got, but I think I want to dedicate a proper stream to those games. I think I want to, like, just stream those games as, like, ooh, I just burped, sorry. Their own full stream. I feel like I should talk about my vacation more. I didn't really talk about it at all, but also, I don't know, there's not really that much to talk about. I went around, I explored Italy for 2 weeks. I went to a bunch of different cities. Had a grand old time. Had my first ever sip of alcohol. That's a fun one. And that's about it. I'm gonna lurk you a little bit, but I'm happy to see you're back. It's always lovely to talk to you and enjoy the vibes of stream. Thank you. Thank you. Italy's lovely alcohol. Yeah. Agreed. Agreed. That's why I haven't had any until now. It was really funny, actually, because, like I said, I had never had any. Like, I had never even sipped it because I just thought it was gross, and I was kind of right about that. So I was kind of just taking sips of everyone's drinks to see if I liked it or not during the whole trip. And 99.9% of the drinks I tried, I was like, damn, that's disgusting. They were like, hey, oh, Rain, thank you for 11 subs. What the fuck? Rain, big gifter over here. Hi, Rain. What in the world? Why is the gift notification like that? Why does it look so different? It says Rain is gifting to all live followers. What does that mean? Is that what it's always said? I don't remember it saying that. Anyways, thank you, Rain. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Oh, I heard about that, huh? There's a new... What? There was a new what does this mean? What does this mean? I'm confused. But yeah, it's just like... Hang on. Yeah, these are definitely all people that are following me. Most of which are currently watching the stream, I believe. So maybe it just prioritizes basically gift to all current... Oh! What? Like it literally just gifted to everyone sitting in the chat right now? Wait, that's crazy. Wait, I need to like pull up someone else's stream. I've never heard of this. Is this like a new thing that happened while I was gone? I mean, I know there's a there's a discount for gifted subs. I know there's that. Ika! Thank you for the raid! I think it's really new. I mean, yeah, I've never heard of it before. Squid Raid! Hi, Ika! How's your stream? I saw you were streaming earlier. I lurked for a minute. Squid Raid! Squid Raid! Damn, you guys just missed... Just missed Rain's big gift. You could have gotten a sub. Just working on a model at the... Wait, can I get art tax? Can we get art tax? If you don't want to share, that's okay, but... I would like to see. I would like to see. Links are okay in the chat. You won't get bonked if you drop a link. So that is all good. Oh shit, we have a hype train. But yeah, I just got back from vacation, so I was just kind of yapping about my vacation a little bit. Yapping about random things. Having a good time. Hanging out. I hope your stream was good, though. Oh, let me do my introduction. I'm stupid. Sorry. I just got back after not streaming for like 3 weeks, so my brain doesn't really work. But I'm Kaz, the ferryman of the Nexus, here to guide your soul through the afterlife. And I also do a lot of art and live 2D and co-working and sometimes cozy gaming. But yeah, I'm just doing a bit of yapping for now, and then I'll probably be working on some art stuff later. Let me look at this. Wait, is this who I think it is? Is this who I think it is? Hang on, let me pull this up. I knew it. It is Kismet. I mean, I knew it was Kismet as soon as I saw it, but... Wait, that's so fun. Oh, whoops. Look at this. Let me zoom in a little. I'm gonna open this up on my browser so I can look at it a little bit closer. Dude, she looks so cool. I love the fit. All the eyeballs. Oh, it's so crunchy. My bad. Oh, don't worry about it. Here, we're gonna view it at this size anyway. There. Oh, this is so cool. It's Kismet! It's Kismet! Wait, I'm not supposed to see. Explodes. Blind. Be blind. Be blind. Ooh, we're a little up close and personal. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, hang on. Wait, guys, what's Kismet's full username? I forgot. I wanted to give them a shout out. But I forgot what their full username is. Creature Kismet, that's what it is. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Also, thank you for the bits. I saw that and I forgot to say anything. So many things happening right now. There we go. There we go. Go follow Kismet. They're cool. They're pretty cool. And also follow Ika. So follow Ika. Thank you for the raid again. Really appreciate it. We back. We're so back. We're so back. Also, hi Bach. Welcome in. And I've seen your name before. I've seen your name before. Kiki, my feet, I gotta sadly go. Oh yeah, don't worry. If any of you guys have to raid and run, that is all good. You are all good. Go take care of yourself, get some rest, get some food. Do whatever you gotta do. We're just chilling. Rated in, rated through. Yes, you have. Got 800 channel points already. Shit. Yeah, I think I've seen you. Where have I seen you? Oh, I got a new hype train emote for once. I never get new hype train emotes. Rain, thank you for the gift sub to Ika. Thank you so much. You're ridiculous. I think I've seen you in Axel's stream before. Or in Axel's chat. I think that's where I recognize your name from, mostly. But also, I don't know, everyone's communities are just so connected at this point. Everyone's everywhere. I could go into, like, any art streamer, and then I could, like, say hi, and then I'll see, like, 3 names that I recognize. Beanie, Kismet, Axel. Yes, I've also seen you in beanies, for sure. Man, me, Beanie, Kismet, just the green people. Also, I saw someone mention about me being green IRL. Yes, I am green IRL. Who said that? I missed it. Where'd it go? Blockhead said that. Yes, I am in fact green IRL. You guys want to see? This is like the first picture I've ever posted of myself on the internet. Where is it? I don't have it on my computer. Hang on. You guys want to see IRL Kaz on vacation? Where'd it go? I don't know how large this image is going to be. I'm scared. Okay, we're fine. Oh, it's me. It's me. And I'm green. I'm green in real life. Green in real life. Damn, that's a good shade of green. Yes, this is... I'm glad it turned out this color. This was the color I was going for. So I'm glad it turned out how I wanted it to. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Chillin'. I've seen one other person with green dyed hair IRL. During my high school days, she stood out in a good way, but it was a bit on the brighter side. Although, I mean, to be fair, it depends on the lighting I'm in. This looks a bit darker, I think, than it actually is. Now makes me, well, it is Venice. This isn't Venice, actually. This was me on my vacation. So yes, this is quite literally Venice. Venice, like, penis. Yep. That's me in Venice drinking a Hugo Spritz, as they do. Did you bring back meatballs? I didn't, but I did eat my fair share of them while I was there. Kaz is definitely 10 feet tall. Yes, I am, actually. I am 10 feet tall. Yeah, I think my hair looks a little bit brighter in other lighting. Because it is bleached a little bit. But it was like the tiniest bit faded here. So it looks a little bit less kind of like blue toned than it was when I first dyed it. But no, it looks good. It wasn't that faded. It didn't really fade all that much at all on my trip. Yes, this is taken with an iPhone. That's why the emoji is on it. Because I just used regular iPhone markup to put the emoji on it to hide the part of my face that was showing. Is it a Pro model? I don't think my phone is a Pro. Hang on. Let's find out together. I don't believe my phone is a Pro though. Oh no, it is. Never mind. It is a Pro. I lied. I don't know what model my phone is, apparently. If it's not, your photos will always be off. What does that mean? This song is overstimulating me. My brows look like actual dot. Interesting. I mean, I don't think this photo is edited at all. I will say that some of my photos do often look desaturated. Let me find the original picture. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. My photos make the sun look like the lighting isn't natural. Yeah, I think iPhone photos kind of fuck up the colors a little bit. Yeah, the colors on this picture are completely unedited. I haven't adjusted it to look more like real life at all. I probably should have. I didn't really think about it. I want out and go for something like a Pixel or something. Fair enough. I unfortunately am too far into the Apple cage right now. But maybe one day I'll switch. Maybe one day. Probably should. Well, I have an iPad and I would like to keep my iPhone just because it's kind of the only thing that's like really good for face tracking at the moment. I think there's other technology that's getting better. But I don't feel ready to switch to an Android phone yet. I've only ever used iPhones. Yeah, the only other reason to keep an iPhone around is literally its IR tracking. Yeah. If you've always used Apple stuff, yeah, because that's like my comfort zone. I've never used an Android phone before. So yeah. I recommend it for the reason that the stress. Yeah, because I would have to learn Android. Okay, I'm gonna get this off the screen now. It's kind of freaking me out that is just there. Unless you hate the company. I don't that much, but I just really don't like being your associate. I mean, I'm not a fan. I'm also not a fan of the very obvious planned obsolescence Either that or just the shitty batteries, whatever you want to call it. Like, these phones just don't last very long. I'm lucky in that my family has switched internet plans like twice in the past couple years. And with that, I've gotten a new phone each time. So that's pretty nice. That's why I didn't know what phone model I have, because I remember my old phone and not my current phone, even though I've had it for like a while now. Like, I thought, I was like, yeah, I have an iPhone 14. Nope. I got a new phone like a year ago. And I just never bothered to check what model it was. So yeah, hopefully I can stick with this phone for like a while. It is pretty good. It's pretty new, relatively. Also extremely late response, but for real, for like 25, 26 years, me suddenly knowing lots of Australians. I do want to go visit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so without completely doxing myself, I was on a group tour for this trip, which meant there was just like a lot of other people, you know, along for the ride. And there were so many Aussies. There were so many Aussies. It was so much fun. I love Aussies. It was a lot of fun. I think that was probably one of my favorite parts of the trip, actually, was just talking to all the other people and just getting to know them and hearing their life stories. What type of phone do you have? The phone kind. Yes, I have an iPhone. What model? I don't fucking know. Oops. Also, because the last time we switched phone plans, I didn't have to trade in my old phone. That was the best thing. Because that's never been, like, what happens until now. Like, I've always had to trade in my old phone. This time we just got the new phones, and I didn't have to trade mine in. I think because my dad traded in his, like, old work phone or something. I don't know. Maybe we just didn't have to trade them in at all. But I got to keep my old phone. And obviously my old phone doesn't have a cell service plan on it anymore. But I got to keep it. So that's my tracking phone now. Is my old phone. And now I can actually like check my phone while I'm streaming. Like if somebody texts me or something and I have to respond. It's fine. It's great. Because I don't lose tracking. I can just check it. Hi, Epic! It's so hot. I feel like a rotisserie chicken. Oh my god. Yeah. Actually, it's not that hot for me right now, but it was while I was on vacation. It was really bad. Alright, excuse me while I yawn. So my old iPhone 7 from like 20, I think I got rid of it at this point, but I had my old iPhone 8. No, I didn't have an 8. What was it? I don't know. I had my old iPhone that like the screen was just completely shattered on. I kept that around for so long, but it just didn't work. So I had no reason to keep it. So eventually I got rid of it, but I kept that thing around for far too long. My phone is from 2021. Yeah, mine's a lot more recent at this point, but I wouldn't have bought it for myself. Like I luckily got this because my family changed plans, so I didn't have to pay for the new phone. It was just like part of the deal or whatever. Mine is not from 2023 and I love it. It's my Galaxy S23. Hell yeah. See, that's how it should be. The number should just be the year. Because, like, what number iPhone are we on now? I don't even know. Looking it up. iPhone 17. Goddamn. What the hell? 17 is crazy. Me every day where I live. Yeah, it should be hot as hell right now, but surprisingly the weather's been quite nice. I shouldn't say that though, I'm gonna jinx it. Oh yeah, it's gonna be hot next week. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Samsung is overall better than Apple, by the way, I can confirm. You know what? I believe you. I believe you. I'm too ingrained in the Apple system at this point. At least in my opinion, and I really, really like the UI of Apple. Oh, I also have an Apple Watch. I forgot to mention that. Those are my Apple devices, or the phone, the iPad, and the watch. I don't have a MacBook, and I don't ever plan on buying one, to be honest. If I get a laptop, it's gonna be Windows. If I ever invest in a laptop, which I probably should, because it is so difficult to do schoolwork on an iPad. But I don't know. I probably won't. I probably won't bother. Why are we 6-7ing? Did I accidentally say 6-7 without realizing? I didn't think I did, but maybe. I did only iPhones and Mac for a while and I really enjoyed it, but I think overall Samsungs are a lot easier to work with and more flexible. Yeah, I think that's kind of the trademark of Androids. No, oh, your streak is at 6-7. Wait, where was that? I didn't see it. Where's the stream streak notification? I lost it. Oh, I didn't get it. Also, yeah, that's a crazy streak. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Can't share it unless it's at 5 or 10. That makes sense. Yeah, I forgot it only shares on milestones. On the subject of iPhone numbering being silly, my Samsung S21 is from 20. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about, is Chile has the 23 from 2023. New here, what we doing? We're kind of just yapping. I just got back from vacation. We're yapping. I am planning on probably working on some stuff today once I run out of things to talk about, but who knows? Who knows? Yeah, welcome in. Doing schoolwork on an iPad sounds blah. Yeah, it sucks, actually. I like having not many, but I like having a legit amount of tabs open and being able to like have different windows and stuff open. And how tablets work isn't really like that. Tablets don't really do that. I mean, they can have split screen, but it's not the same. It's not the same. But I think I'm just way too used to having 3 monitors. I'm too spoiled. I'm too spoiled with my computer. Shave the newcomer's head. Maybe not. How about we don't? Guys, we're supposed to be kind and welcoming here. We like new people. Be nice. Runs in horror. No, come back. Come back. I promise they won't shave your head. You know, it would be really funny if someone new came in and you said that and they were like, ha, joke's on you, I'm already bald. Then what? Then what, Epic? Licks bald head. Ew. That's so gross. I promise everyone except Epic is kind of normal here. Epic cut it. It's okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. Ooh, did my mic pick that up at all? Probably not. I'm not normal. Yeah, that's what I just said. I said everyone except for you is kind of normal. I might get you. Interesting. Interesting. Stressing the poor incomers. Real. Put your finger on me and I'll lick in self-defense. Okay. Alright. You know what? I think Epic's just a little freaky. I think Epic's a little freaky. I ain't normal, it's my main thing on Twitch. Streamers that I follow know this. You know what? Yeah, actually, I take it back. I can't claim that anybody sitting here watching a VTuber is normal. I can't say that in good faith. I really can't. What is the definition of normality though? It doesn't exist. It's not real. It's propaganda. Also, welcome in. I'm foaming from the mouth. When are you not? Fair statements all around. Yeah, normal isn't real. Epic, I'm gonna get the spray bottle. Yeah, I think Epic's going feral. I think we need to get out the cage. I don't think a spray bottle is gonna help. Cologne. Yeah, maybe that's what we need. Epic, are you saying you're stinky? What cage? I don't know. I made that up. I don't know what cage. I mean, what? Normal is conformity and conformity sucks. Why be normal? True. True and real. Exclamation point stinky. Yeah, it's you. I don't have that command, whatever that's meant to be, but yes. What was this about shaving newcomers and such? I don't want to. No, you're good. You're good. That's just Epic being silly. Don't worry about it. Epic has no power here. You're chilling. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Guys, we're almost to 1.2k. We're almost there. A new bald head to lick. Why are we assuming they're bald? I wonder. Silly, he threatened my hair. Ah. Oh my god, there's so many new people coming in right now. Hello? Wow, wow, wow. How many was is that? Hang on, I gotta count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and an A at the end. Wah 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 wah. Ah. Welcome in. I can offer Epic my flatmate's head. He shaved it for a bit along with his eyebrows for his wrestling. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Doing it for the bit. I can agree with that. But yeah, Epic's going a little feral in the chat with our newcomers today. But yeah, what brings you guys in? How did you guys find the stream? I'm curious. Where are you guys coming from? Usually we don't have this many first-time chatters within like a few minutes. Unless there's like a raid. Sorry, I was very excited to see you come back. Yes, I'm back. I'm back. Oh, you're here from the Ika raid. Gotcha. Gotcha. That makes sense. I like chatting with random streamers. Hell yeah. Yeah, I like doing my own fair share of just scrolling through people who are live. Seeing who's around. Seeing who looks cool. Epic grabs the clippers, you stop it. Yeah, Epic might be in danger. Alert went for a walk and came back and saw I was no longer in Ika stream. Yeah, Ika raided in a little bit ago. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I probably need it. I feel like my voice sounds weird, but also it could just be that the music is really loud in my ears right now. And I just can't hear myself properly. But my throat does kind of hurt because I'm sick, so I don't know. I don't know. And you sound fine? Okay, good to know. I don't feel fine. I mean, mostly do, but I can feel my like voice feeling a little bit weird. It's just probably not different enough to be properly picked up by my mic. Which is probably a good thing. I think the longer the stream goes on, the more likely I am to lose my voice. Short stream tonight? Probably not. Probably be a pretty normal length. I'm good, like, energy-wise. I just kind of feel sick in my face, if that makes sense. Like, it's just that kind of general taste in your mouth of like, oh yeah, I think I'm sick. Also the ear infection that I mentioned that I got on my flight back. That's nice. Me too, girl. I have this feeling in my throat. Pause. And it hurts. Pause. Pause. Yeah, I just have that sick taste in my mouth, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, I mentioned this at the beginning of stream, but I haven't mentioned it again with all the new people. My ear wouldn't pop on my second flight, on my flight home. Like it hurt really bad on the descent, actually. And then the pain went away, but it still felt like there was pressure in my ear for like a day and a half after the plane landed. Like it lasted that long. And I was like, something's wrong. This is affecting my hearing. Like this is uncomfortable. Something's wrong. So I went to urgent care yesterday and the doctor looks in my ear for like 2 seconds. Not even, and is like, yeah, you got an ear infection, girl. And I'm like, okay. Yay. And he gave me a prescription and told me to go pick it up, and I did, and here we are. So, what a nice souvenir from my vacation. Isn't that so wonderful? Do you know what caused it? I have no idea. I did go swimming a couple times on the trip, so maybe that contributed to it. But the pain only started literally as my flight was descending on the way home. So, I don't know. I'm not gay. I'm pan. Hell yeah. Happy Pride. I always get that feeling. Hold on. Nope. That's all the raw gunpowder I've been chewing. Does it taste good? Is it like Pop Rocks? Now I want some Pop Rocks. It tastes like Boom. Fair enough. Fair enough. Brain-eating amoeba. Yeah. That's why I can't talk today. I got exposed to brain-eating amoeba while I was swimming in Italy. Italy eating amoeba. Yeah. I wonder what would happen. Light some match. Spicy. Very, very spicy. I think it would have a taste and leave. Yeah. Yeah, that amoeba ain't got nothing to munch on, unfortunately. Doesn't really, doesn't have a whole lot to feast on over here. It would have a little taste and go, ooh, spicy, because of how much caffeine I consume every day. Although, to be fair, to be fair, there is evidence now that having a normal amount of caffeine, like not excessive, actually reduces your risk of, what is it, Alzheimer's, I think? It reduces your risk of Alzheimer's. So, if you need some more motivation to have a cup of coffee every day. It's like, ew, Taco Bell Crunchwrap. Oh, I want Taco Bell. I had some yesterday. Because I told myself that was one of the first things I was gonna do after getting home. And Kai can attest to this. For the second half of the trip, I would not shut up about how bad I wanted a Baja Blast. I was like craving it so bad. Because like obviously, first week of the trip, I'm like, yay, love Italian food, hell yeah. Second week of the trip, I'm like, I want to eat anything other than pizza or pasta right now. Like, because that's like basically all it is. Pizza, pasta, panini. That's like all I was eating for 2 weeks. So I was like, I need like sushi, or I need Mexican food. I need something other than Italian food right now. So yeah, I would just not shut the fuck up to all of my other group mates of like, oh my god, I want a Baja Blast. I want Taco Bell so bad. And the first thing we did after landing the plane, I say that as if I landed the plane myself. The first thing we did after getting back is went to In-N-Out. We didn't even go home. Just straight from the airport to In-N-Out. And then we went home. And then I was gonna get Taco Bell the next day. because I told myself I was gonna get Taco Bell like really soon after getting home. But the next day, I kind of just slept all day because of the jet lag and just my body catching up with just being on a trip. So I just kind of slept like the entire day, and I hardly ate anything because I was just sleeping all day. And then yesterday I got Taco Bell for dinner. I fulfilled my prophecy. My fave drink is Baja Blast. Freaking dapping you up right now. Dapping you up right now. Also, I will call you king. I saw that message. Hi, Orby. Welcome in. You need... What is that? Al Pastor tacos and horchata to drink. Double animal style. Hell yeah. Yeah, I got a cheeseburger with grilled onions, and then I got animal style fries and a drink. And it was pretty good. I actually like hate In-N-Out fries. Making them animal style is the only thing that will save them. And even then, they still kind of suck. I will die on that hill. Thank you for the hydrate, posture take, and stretch. And have a good lurk. Let me stretch. Ew, In-N-Out fries, valid. Marrow's right. It's like they drained the lives out of the fries. Well, they never granted life into them in the first place, is the problem. The reason why most other fries are so good is because they go through this process to like actually make them good. Whereas In-N-Out, they cut the fries, they cut the potatoes right then and there, and then they toss them in the fryer without doing anything else to them. And then they suck. Other fries are good because they freeze them first, and that like breaks down the starch a little bit so that they're softer in the middle. And then some of them double fry them, which makes it better. Like they batter it. Soggy fries are the best. Mixed soggy fries are the best. They're okay. I like how salty they are. But I think my favorite fries are between Wendy's and Jack in the Box. I really like Jack in the Box's curly fries. Also, nobody say Wendy's nuts. I'll time you out. Yeah, and the nacho cheese fries from Taco Bell are really good. You can ask for well done. Yeah, that's what I did, and they still sucked. They still suck. They're still not good. They're just bad and slightly more cooked. Have you tried Tommy Burgers? I don't know what that is. I don't know if we have that here. What other messages have I missed? Probably a lot. I'm not very good at reading chat. Low-key addicted to Mountain Dew Baja Blast. It's a problem. Me too. Me too. Chugged a gallon of coffee in my safe now. Freedom units doesn't compute. Can you change to milliliters, liters? I don't know what the conversion is. Could we put Epic on a leash, please? Yeah. Maybe we'll do that. Epic would probably like it, though. That's what I'm worried about. I've been searching this whole time for at least a single song I like that's breakcore adjacent to share for fun. I think I found one I listened to that fits the title of breakcore a little. It's called Gaunt's Groff. Okay. Feel free to post it in the Discord. That's when you get fries from fish and chip places, but then again, I'm a Kiwi, so we don't have a lot of the American food chains. Fair enough. No, I feel like fries from a fish and chips place would be good. Because, like, they have to be good. That's, like, what they're known for, you know? Although, to be fair, In-N-Out is a burger and fries place. They only do burger and fries, and their fries suck, so... I don't know. LA County has Tommy's Burgers, and you can chili cheeseburgers, wait, that sounds really good, actually. I haven't been to LA in a moment. Maybe I should go back for chili cheese fries. That sounds really, really good right now, actually. Oh, 20. Rain. Pause. 20. What the fuck? Hello? Rain! What are we doing? What are we doing right now? God damn. What the fuck? Rain! Rain has been waiting to let that go. What do we mean by that? What's happening? Thank you for the 20 gifted, Rain. Jesus. There were too many non-subbed people in the chat still. God damn. Well, yeah, I think everybody in the chat is subbed at this point. Jesus. Yeah, I recognize most of those names. There's a couple I don't know, but out of the list, I recognize most of them. Thank you for the 10 bits, Adrian. Post it, listen to it whenever you want. Maybe off streams. I listen to copyrighted music like all day on stream, but I will probably listen to it later since I can't vet it before listening to it. I love my silly bits alert. My little sparkles that show up on stream. Thank you for the hydrate. I will do that. Somehow it's been a year and I never fixed the gift sub alert. It just goes. It just goes. It goes, Rain gifted the sub. Rain gifted the sub 20 times. And I never fixed it. I see you're now back. I am. I was planning on waiting until July to Rain. Thank you for another gift sub to Dakota. 390 subs. Oh my god. And that's not even the ones you've gifted as anonymous. That's the crazy part. I've got a crazy amount of points. Should I splurge it all on more advice redeems? Yes. I guess. But just remember, they're yes or no questions. Oh yeah, get those daily glims. Don't forget your glims. Thank you, guys. Marrow's a dude. If that helps. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I made my art fight profile. Not really. It's like really bad, but I started making my art fight profile. It's just Kha'Zix. Mara's the one that scams points at the clock. No, he's not. That's Astra. Astra's the arcade owner. Do you like anime? I do like anime. Should Elon buy art? Wait. Is that something that might happen? Is that like is that a possibility? Nah, well, I was thinking like how those things aren't even related at all. Yeah, don't even speak that into the world, please. Don't tarnish art fight like that. This will be the first art fight I ever participate in. Isn't that crazy? I won't have a whole lot of time to like really go all in on it, unfortunately, but I do want to do at least a few attacks. King, have a good lurk. Okay, what chats have I missed? I'm missing more. What was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, I wasn't planning on streaming until July after getting back from my trip, but then I just got impatient. I was just like, I want to stream again! I want to stream again! And here I am. Here I am. But yeah, I wanted to I wanted to work on a new debut. And then I was just realizing it's gonna take so long. And that I don't know if I can do it for the summer. Does Kaz secretly have a trillion other models and have them lined up like Batman's gadgets in the Batcave? Yes. Yes. Actually, it's true. Actually, it's not like Batcave. It's not like the Batcave. It's like Iron Man, actually. I walk in and go, Jarvis? Jarvis? Open OBS and VTube Studio and VBridger. And Godot. And Discord. And Opera. Jarvis? Green me. I'm already green. I'm already green. No, that is actually what happens though in real life. I walk into the den. We all know the saying is paint the world red, but should we instead be painting the world a different color like turquoise? Shockingly, the answer is yes. Yes, it is actually. We should be doing that. Jarvis, increase this person's period cramps. No! That's evil! That's evil and fucked up. Don't do that. Don't do that. The song kind of a banger. What did my Spotify overlay break? Hello? Whatever. I don't think this is breakcore, this is something else, but still kind of a banger. I think I need to clean my computer again. It is getting so hot in my room right now, and I think it's just because of my computer, like, chugging. Which shouldn't be happening. I don't even have any other apps open other than my streaming stuff and like my browser. Thank you for the hydrate. I shall hydrate. Mara, should I grow my ant army in Ant Simulator, preferably to 20,000 ants? Is that a real game? Is that real? As is yes. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're waiting. We're waiting. I don't know why my Spotify thing broke. This is kind of sad. Hang on, let me... Pause, play. Nope, still broken. Okay. Well, oh, no, it fixed it. Yay! It was Tails. Aw, man. Aw, man. Ow. I just went to reach for a button on my stream deck and banged my elbow against my table. That hurt. That was probably so audible too. I'm normal. Anyways. I'm gonna BRB really quick and then we'll come back and keep yapping, I guess. I'll be right back. Boo. Boo. Did I scare ya? Did I scare ya? I won? What does that mean? What context is that? Under, from, whatever. Words. Hate it when you swing your arms and hit a corner of something perfectly on your funny bone. Luckily I didn't that time, but I have done that many other times in my life. Too many, actually. It sucks. It sucks really bad. You got censored? What? What are we talking about? What happened while I was gone? I was gone for like a minute. The lols got sent. Really? Ow. That doesn't make any sense. Not sure. Interesting. I need to add more emotes to 7TV. I need to do that. What I was gonna do. Oh yeah. I might switch to the chibi model. I don't know. I don't know what model I want to use today. I was also thinking of using the Twin Tails customizable model just for funsies. Thank you for the hydrate. Even though I bought it not to use for streaming at all, it is quite cute. So I don't know. I just haven't done a whole lot of customizing for it. 3D model? I could. It would just take a minute to boot up. Hi, Leaf. Welcome in. Ant Simulator is real and it's free. Quite literally an ant simulator. All you do is spawn colonies, walls, and food and press play. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, if you don't know what I mean by the Twin Tails model, I can pull it up. Maybe we'll do a poll on which model I'll use today. Or for the rest of the day. I've already been streaming for 2 hours. Almost. This is a Twin Tails model. I didn't do any texture editing. So this is just like default model settings. The lighting is kind of making it look weird, but yeah, this is the Twin Tails model. It's just a customizable model that I bought to study. I bought this model to study it. But also I just think it looks really cute. The rigging style is so different from mine. It's just interesting to look at. Use the evil model that kills you. I don't have a model that kills me. Doesn't exist. Yeah, I have this one, and then I have my chibi model that I just made. This is my chibi model. I really like this model, actually. I really like this chibi. And also... Bam! Bam! Plug. Shameless plug. Shameless chibi model plug. I also have the one I made for Ratty. I can't remember if this version of it is broken or not. No, it's pretty fine. This is the one I made for Ratty. Which is actually what I was planning on working on today. If I don't get too distracted with yapping. This might end up just being a yapping stream. I don't know. I'll just render it and leave it at that. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean by that. Render what? What are we talking about? A stream without yapping? Oh, yeah. That doesn't exist. Unless it's like a muted stream, in which case it would exist, but you know. Yeah, famous last words. Me saying I'm gonna lock in your TV model before. Oh, that is what I said, isn't it? That is what I said. So that stream I actually did lock in. That stream I locked in hard, actually. I locked in heavy on that stream. I think I freaked Reppy out with my foot creature homunculi in chat. You're what? You're what? Hang on. What is that? What is that? Why do you have two of them? What is that? What in the— why do you have two of them? Interesting. Benny Footmont Thomas and Anthony Footino. Okay. Fair enough. But yeah, for those who don't know, I finished the art for this model in one stream. In one singular stream. I drew this entire model in one stream and then rigged it across a couple different sittings. I rigged it in like a few days though. I kind of speed ran the rig on this. Oh, this isn't even the full model. Hang on. There we go. This is the full size model. And then this has a chibi toggle so I can make it mini. Or like in the middle. But yeah, that was like the one stream that I locked in for. I just sat for like 8 hours and drew this model. I got so locked in. I was in the zone. Also, my mic is like in such a weird position right now. Sorry if that was loud. I just moved my mic a little bit. I haven't been motivated to make any art all week. I kind of relate. I got back from my trip thinking I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna lock in and I'm gonna make so much art and I'm gonna make so much stuff for my next debut project, and I kind of didn't do anything. I kind of didn't get anything done. Low-key. I mean I did a little bit of work, but not really. Not really. Me sitting here thinking, yeah, I'll make a whole new model and all new overlays with enough time to debut it in July. Right. Right, I can do that. I can make a whole debut project in a month. That's doable for me while also working my job. Totally. Keep in mind, my last debut with my big model and this current overlay setup took like 4 months of consistent work. Keep in mind. You bit off so much you broke your damn jaw, it sounds like. Well, I mean, I didn't commit to it yet. I mean, I've started working on those things, but I haven't, like, committed to a date or anything. Like, I can always save it for later. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of changing up the plan. The problem is, if I do a debut and it's like an event, like another subathon, I have to be really careful about when I plan it for. Because if I'm gonna be streaming for like a week straight, it can't be during school. Like, I'm still a student, so it has to be during a break, which is really, really annoying. It's so annoying. I wish I could just debut for, like, whenever I want, but it either has to be during summer, winter, or, like, some other break I have during the year. I could also just do a normal debut and not another subathon. I definitely don't have to do another subathon, or, like, a donathon or something. But the last one was so much fun. So I kind of want to do another one. I probably shouldn't be saying that. Should probably keep all my plans a surprise, but I'm kind of bad at that, apparently. I'm pretty bad at that, unfortunately. But yeah, considering I have a whole other, like, chibi model to finish, like, commission to finish, I definitely will not be debuting any new setups and models for myself this month. How's Kaz Jr.? He's chillin'. I think he was glad that I'm home. He's been pretty sweet to me the past couple of days. Although he is still a menace. He always will be. Where is he right now? He's up in my bed. It's almost dinner time for him. That's probably why he was meowing at me. More Machine Girl music. Bangers across the board. Machine Girl has a new album. I need to listen to it. Where is it? Let me save it for later. God, Neon White came out in 2022? What the hell? It was that long ago? Ooh. Scary. God, I've been streaming since then. Ugh, I feel old. I feel so old. I'm not, but it feels like it. And my birthday just passed. How evil. You seen the cute sleepy position my dog was in? I think I did. If you posted it in the Discord, I have. Let me pin this message. Happy belated birthday, thank you. Happy birthday, Unkzix, another year, another wrinkle. Yeah. It's true. It's true. Even though I'm absolutely positive I'm younger than most of the people sitting in this chat right now. I'm Unk, I'm Unk. I'm Unk now. Are you sure? Yeah, actually. Yes. I am absolutely positive I'm younger than at least a majority of the people in this chat right now. You know what I was thinking about the whole time during my birthday? You know that Vine where it's like, how old are you? I'm 20. You're 20? You're 20? I was just thinking about that specific, like, soundbite. You're 20? The whole time. That's all I think about. Oh, I'm 2 decades old. I'm unk. My teenage years are gone. Oh. The cat just jumped off my bed. I'm so unk. Not really. 20 isn't old at all, but whatever. Whatever. I have to get ahead of the game. If I start saying I'm unk now, I'll be over it by the time I'm, like, actually old. But yeah, that's me. That's me trying, you guys. If you're younger than that, then congratulations. Which I know a few people might be, but chances are most of you are older than that. Hi Rexy, welcome in. Thank you for the hydrate. This song is also good. This isn't Machine Girl though, is it? No, it's not. Older than what? I bet I can even out the statistics. I'm 20! I'm 20 years old! Yeah, I'm younger. I think I knew that. Somehow. I think I knew that. Hey, as long as you guys are above, like, 16, then everything's okay. If you're younger than that, then I have to politely ask that you leave. God, it's already 7 o'clock. Where did the day go? Oh, this song is really good. Not that young, but duly noted, yeah. I don't know, I be yapping and not always yapping about things that are safe for children. Like younger teenagers. Thank you for the posture check in the stretch. I will do that. But I don't necessarily consider this an 18+ stream. I'm not. I'm pretty say-so. Let me stretch. Oh, ads are gonna start, like, right now, by the way. That's your warning. Although I think most people in the chat are subbed. Sorry, I'm probably making sounds right now. I'm just adjusting my sitting position. The ADHD urge to sit weird in every chair you own and not be able to sit normally ever. Baja Blast emote when? Maybe I should make a Baja Blast sip emote. Let me write that down. I do have more emote slots. Okay, it has been written down. I feel called out on that, don't worry, I was referring to myself. More art to your list of things to draw. Yeah, there's too much, actually. There's way too much. I gotta make a whole new model. I gotta rig it. I gotta make all new overlays. I gotta set them up. I gotta draw the secret thing that relates to the fish design. That's gonna be a lot of work. And a few other secret things that I would like to work on. Have a good stream. I must go hydrate others before bed. I hope you had a good vacation. I did. Good luck on hydrating, everybody. Although, to be fair, a sip emote would not take me very long to make. Especially if it's not animated. Yeah, I probably should get back to work on the on the fish thing that I was referring to. I will get back to that probably later tonight, maybe, or tomorrow. Frick, I have to go to work tomorrow. I don't want to do that. Guys, I want to quit my job so bad. I'm so close to doing it, but I kind of need money. That's the unfortunate thing. Hi, Leaf. How are you? Thought you draw a job. No, I teach people. That's not even the bad part. The job itself is not bad. It's just my boss that kind of sucks right now. The actual work isn't terrible. I mean, it's, you know, customer facing, so it's kind of tired. It's like service job, so it's kind of tiring, but the job itself isn't bad. Wrong redeem, Blockhead. It's just the people that work there as well that are a little rough to deal with at times. How are you feeling being 20? I'm unk. I'm unk. I'm so unk. You're old now? I know, I am. I felt all the new wrinkles forming on my vacation. Welcome to the old club. I'm gonna be so for real. I feel like old club starts at 30, not at 20. I've got another decade. Oh yeah, those don't go away. I mean, I'm gonna be so for real. I've had wrinkles since I was like 16. I be having wrinkles. I've been having wrinkles. Yeah, it's 30. Okay, I feel like I have to preface this with I have friends that are over 30. I actually don't think it's that old. And I also don't think being old is a bad thing. I just think it's funny to call people old because I'm usually the youngest person in the room, especially in streaming spaces. Listen, I had people say that I should wait until I'm their age before I complain about being tired and they were 2 years older than me. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. People have such different life experiences. I act so much older than other people who are older than me sometimes. It's like... it means nothing. I can't say that. Age does not mean nothing in several contexts, but you know what I mean. 30 is when joints start hurting. See, that's a lie. My joints already hurty. But I think that's just because I'm tall. I think that's because I'm tall and I sit at the desk all day. It's not an aspect of age. What do you think 30-year-old Kaz would ask you to do now? Probably exercise. Probably exercise more. And probably be better at saving my money. Probably those two things. If I had to guess. I bet people that are 40 and have the most emotional maturity of a 5-year-old. Yeah, me too. I've met a lot of people who are like mid to late 20s that when I was like 17, 18, and I acted with so much more emotional maturity than they did, and that pissed me off so bad. That still happens to this day. I still meet a lot of people who are like around that age, like mid to late 20s, and obviously I'm younger than that, as we have established, and they act with so much less emotional maturity than me, and it just pisses me off because I'm like, why are you a whole grown-ass adult right now? Like, you pay rent and shit, and you just are acting like a high schooler. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Do you hold back from telling them to act their age? Yeah. Because I'm a polite human, but oh my god, it pisses me off. This ties back to why I want to quit my job. Let's just say I've been experiencing that a lot recently. Let's just say I've been experiencing that a lot recently. Not only with my boss, but also with some of my coworkers. Not all of my coworkers. Some of my coworkers are perfect angels and I love them, but a few of them... yeah. I forgot to play the tutorial, literally. It just baffles me. You know, like it flabbergasts me to discover that there are this many people who are a good bit older than me who just are so incapable of communicating like adults between each other. Because to me it comes so naturally, and to me it's like so obvious, and then to them they're just acting like high school drama, and I'm just like, what's happening right now? What are we doing? What are we doing right now? You're just making everything harder for yourself. And for me. And for everyone around you. So people need some fear struck into them by reality or just a good taste of judgment. Judgment and pragmatism? Yeah. What was that? Cat is causing mischief. I think it's dinner time for him. I will be right back. Okay. We're back. Cat has been fed. Alright, I don't know why I'm so yawny today. Some people... oh, I already read that. I usually tell them you can deal with it yourself, you're old enough, and they give me this offensive and a you're so right look. See, it's not really the same for me because it's usually just like... we just have a lot of issues with gossip at work, which is so dumb. And then it just causes issues for everybody when there's like a problem. Because it's like, oh, if you have a problem, just say it, you know? Like, if someone's not doing their job very well, just say it, and then they can improve on it, and they can work on it, instead of just being all weird about it. Because if you start just being weird, then nothing improves. And then everybody just starts resenting each other. You know? It's dumb. What song is this? Is this that like 7? Yeah, that's like a 6-minute long song. Anyways. I understand people being immature or silly for a bit or a joke, but some people make that a personality. That's not even like it. Like you can, you know, you can make a joke or something. It's not even them making it a personality. It's literally just them just not being good communicators. That's the main issue I have, is people just being really bad communicators. That's what supervisors are for too, and management. Yeah, the problem arises when management also sucks at communicating. This is the problem with working at a small business. Yeah, safe to say I will be looking for a new job. Probably. I don't know. I have work tomorrow. I'm gonna go back. We'll see if things get any better or have gotten any better in the past 3 weeks when I haven't been working. If not, I will be looking for a new job and looking forward to all of the annoying spam emails I get from Indeed. We'll see. It's your age kicking in? Yeah. It is, actually. When it's gossip, I just don't want any part of it. See, like, I don't mind people having complaints about their job, but when it's like a thing that could be so easily solved by just communicating to your coworker, that's what pisses me off. Like, everything's so preventable. Did you know Windows has a built-in hotkey to open Windows on your browser? Control-Alt-Shift Windows-L. I'm too scared to press any hotkeys that someone says in my chat. I also don't know what that means. Oh, LinkedIn. It has a hotkey to open LinkedIn. Interesting. I don't use LinkedIn. Oh, it does. I just looked it up. Whoa. Wait, that's crazy. Oh, I guess because LinkedIn is with Windows? Is Windows oh my god, I can't talk. Is LinkedIn Microsoft? I don't know, I don't use it. I've only ever used it to like stalk people online. I don't even know if I have I do have an account. I don't remember what the login for it is though. Microsoft owns LinkedIn. That makes sense to me. It feels like a Microsoft software. Man, I need more caffeine, I think. It's more like every other social now. Damn. Most of it doesn't work like it's meant to. That kind of makes sense to me. I've always thought about LinkedIn as like a corporate thing. Like office job guys use that. So I haven't used it because I don't do that. I've only ever used it to like internet stalk people. Maybe I shouldn't be admitting that, but like it's not like every other person hasn't done that once in their life. Control-Alt-Shift-W opens Word. P opens PowerPoint, X for Excel. Dang. That's cool. I don't use Microsoft Office at all, actually. I use Google. I use Google Docs and Google Slides and Google Sheets for that kind of thing. You stalk people? On occasion. I don't think I have recently. It's been a minute. I remember looking at my teachers when I was in high school, though. I think after I was internet stalked victim, it's a mixed bag. You know what? That's actually so fair. No, I've never done anything like maliciously. I'm just like, I want to learn more about who these people are in a not creepy way. In kind of just a like, what life have you lived? I don't think I've done it recently, though. I don't think I've really like looked into people recently. Haven't had any reason to. When Control-Shift-B reloads drivers and restarts Explorer. Interesting. One person found my number and spammed me and was creepy. Ooh. Yikes. Another was my ex before we dated who genuinely wanted to know me. Yeah, I feel like... Ooh. Yeah, I don't really do anything with any of it. I'm just like a curious human. But in my doing that, I have also... I think it's good that I have had experience, I guess, looking into other people a little bit. Because now I know how easy it is to find information about people on the internet. Yeah. It's quite easy to figure out things about a person based on just what they post on the internet and the people they know and stuff like that. So, you know, be careful, practice internet safety. I'm not gonna go into detail on that because I don't want to give anybody ideas. I feel like the more I talk about, oh yeah, you can find blah 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 through blah 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 blah, is probably just gonna give people ammo, and I don't want to do that. I think when you want to learn more about someone's stuff they post is different for me. Yeah. Internet stalking for me is looking at each image, each post, scoring for more info that's subtly there to use. Yeah. Internet stalking for me is finding somebody's Spotify account and looking at their playlists. That's what I like to do. I like to learn about what music people listen to. I think that's not stalking. No, it's not. It's really not, actually. No, I've definitely gone deeper than that. Definitely have. I'm not gonna go into detail about that one, though. Stuff like that's just browsing, yeah. Baby Chase 7. I promise I haven't done anything evil or fucked up. I just get curious about people and like to look into what they're up to. And then I call it internet stalking because it's probably looking into a little bit more than like your average just looking at an old post or something. But also, like I said, I haven't done that since I was in high school, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Funny story, there's a social media channel in the server I'm in, so I decided to share, and then I learned it was made for the express purpose for the server owner to internet stalk, actually not in a creepy way. It was so interesting. That is very interesting. I get free attention, you give me your music days? Yeah, exactly. I just stalk people's Spotify accounts. And that's why I have most of my playlists privated on Spotify. That's the best thing about having done that and like having gone and like looked at other people's stuff and whatnot is now I know what you can find based off of different things. So I know what to keep private on my own stuff. The most internet stalking thing I've done was search for the mailing address of a musical artist so I can mail them a letter. That's definitely a little bit internet stalky. I definitely haven't found anyone's like personal address. Although if it's just like a PO box, then that's like not a big deal at all. But if it's like their personal address, then I feel like that definitely counts. It was just a P. Oh, you're chilling then. You made that sound a lot worse than it was. Yeah, that's fine. If it's like a PO box that they accept fan mail of, then you're chilling. I specifically found their secret Scottish Pentland Hills. I don't know what that is. Oh, there's a website that allows you to see where your teachers live. Well, the thing with teachers, specifically in the US, is a lot of their information is public because they work a government job. So I remember we would look up what our in high school, we would look up what our teachers' salaries were just out of pure curiosity. Just because that's public information. But also, if you have someone's full name, you can find a lot of information about them just through like a simple search online. Like, you can find a lot of stuff through like old court records and whatever. Teach, you don't get paid enough for this, for real. For real. Dude, this is so unfair. Kai is at Seafood Boil right now. This is so not fair. Anyways, hi Smurfus, welcome in. I've actually done some deep googling and dorking online with my own name. Surprisingly, I didn't find it. Yeah, same actually. Just to see what I could find. And yeah, I didn't really find anything. I mean, I found a little bit, but like, not really. Okay, Kaz, it's that time again. Alright, Leaf. Ooh, hiccup, sorry. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. Welcome back home. Thank you. I'm glad to be back. Kind of. I'm glad to sleep in my own bed, and I'm glad to see my cat again, and I'm glad to be able to eat Taco Bell again. I don't miss having to go back to work. That's one thing I'm grieving. Ew, why am I yawning so much? What the hell? What in the world? Why am I yawning so much? My body's just stressed right now. Stressed out. More Machine Girl! More Machine Girl! Run around. I don't feel like it. Let me post this again. Go like my Fey design, guys. I also posted it on Blue Sky if you're a Blue Sky person. This is the blue sky one. This is a specific design for a specific thing I'm working on. For a secret project. Yay, secret project. Yay. No Mastodon? Nah. Maybe next time. Maybe one day I'll make a model with this outfit design. It's kind of cute. I like the fish hat. The shirt kind of reminds me of my pajama shirt. Like the same colors. But I like the pastels. I'm kind of fucking with the pastels. Fish hat is cute. Thank you. But yeah, that's a design for a secret project I'm working on. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, but it probably will take a really long time to make. Not really long, but like a hot minute. I'm so bad at keeping secrets. I'm really bad at keeping secrets. Probably shouldn't have even posted that, but it is what it is. No one will be able to guess what it's for, maybe. And if they do, then good on them. But yeah, I have a few, let's just say I have a few promises from last year that I have yet to fulfill. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. That's all I really gotta say. Also, maybe I'll put the chibi models back on sale until I finish Ratty's model. Just since I was gone. I was gone on my trip and unable to actually advertise them. Because really the purpose of the sale was just so that the first few slots would be discounted. So, I don't know. While you were on vacation, I chose the worst schedule for classes. So while you were enjoying Venice, I was waking up early in the morning at 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday with a bad sleep. Oh, that's rough. That is rough. Ugh, that song was so good. I love Machine Girl. No breaks in between. That's awful, actually. That's terrible. God, I can feel myself like losing my voice right now. Not losing my voice, but my throat kind of hurts. Maybe it will be a shorter stream today. Maybe it will. I don't know. I missed streaming though. I'm glad to be back. And it's nice to just kind of yap. It's nice to have a yapping stream here and there. So I don't really want to end. But I can feel my throat just kind of dying a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. Check your throne suggestions? What? I forgot you could even get suggestions on there. What is this? Gorilla Sofa. What is this? What? Hang on, I can't share my screen because it was dox me, but I can pull this up. Hang on. This is what's been suggested to my throne. Oops, I did not mean to pin that to my model. This is what was suggested. I don't want this in my home, actually. I kind of don't. I think if it's perfect in any living space, I don't have any room. I don't have any room in my house. Claim it, absolutely. I think I'm good. I think I'm good, actually. I already have 10 gorilla couches. I have 50 pre-ordered. I'm happy for you, truly. But I don't think it's for me. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'll get the Jouch, though. Maybe I'll get myself a Jouch. Thanks for the suggestion, though. Is you a Jair and a Jable too? Yeah. For real. Have you guys seen those memes where it's like, what if we kiss on the Jouch? Have you guys seen those? I feel like I used to see so many of those. Just saw what is a Jed? Japkin holder? Hell yeah. What is a Jed? Sorry, I'm shifting in my chair again. Jean bed, right. Of course. How did I not extrapolate that? What are those? What do you mean? The big ass pocket on the front that spans the whole bed. I think I need that, actually. I think I need that in my life. That sounds incredible. That sounds absolutely amazing. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by my computer. I'm such an iPad kid. I do think I need the Jed though. That sounds necessary in every home. Utensils and Jews. Jean shoes. Okay, I'm glad I said that out loud. Yeah. Yep. Utensils sounds awful, actually. I really don't want that. That's not one I really want. I think I do need the Jed, though. And the Jouch. Joylet? Ew. Absolutely not. Hold on, I think I can find the Jed. That would be wonderful. I've seen a lot of random Jean things. I've seen people making glasses out of denim, like glasses frames. This one I found it's on eBay. Looking? Oh my god. That's not real. It's printed on. There's no way. That's so funny. No, I wish that was real. That's definitely fake and printed onto the duvet, but I want it to be real. I wish it was real. Can we get Kaz a cow? Ironically, I already have one. Hang on, let me scroll up in my updates channel to find when you guys gifted me the cow plushie. Oh no, it doesn't show the image on there because it was a surprise. Hang on, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up on my throne. Hang on. I don't remember which one it was. Where is it? Was it even longer ago? No. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I found it. Hang on. One moment, please. This was gifted to me by Wolfos. Isn't it cute? Maybe a Jow is a cow, but replace its skin with denim. Denim cow plushie. There's nothing on your throne? I know. Because you guys cleaned it out. And whatever was left on it, I just bought for myself for my vacation. I don't have anything else I want right now. So I haven't added anything to it. We still gotta do the Tomodachi live stream soon. I just have to decide if I'm going to bother to get my old Switch fixed or not. I need to look into like tech repair shops near me to see if I can get it fixed at least temporarily to recover all my data. But I might just cut my losses, I'm not sure. Switch games. I guess I could add Switch games to it, yeah. I don't know. I guess I'll probably just add like a Switch gift card. Because I don't really want the physical games. I kind of would prefer to have the digital ones just so that I don't have to switch the card out every time. So I don't know if I can even add the digital games to Throne. Let me look into it. What games would I want to get? I definitely want, what is it? Why am I brain farting right now? I definitely want Mario Kart. And Tomodachi Life. There's a few others I might be interested in as well, I'm not sure. Let's see. Wonder if this would work. Yeah, it would just end up being a gift payout. Holy yawn. For physical games for collecting, that is so valid. Splatoon Raiders is a new game that's coming out. Okay. Cool. What are all of these games? What are these? What are all these? I haven't played on my oh, that was instant. I uploaded it 10 seconds ago. Are you for real? Rain. I guess that works out because it's gonna take like a week for that to pay out anyways. So I'm gonna have to wait for it either way. Rain, you're insane. What the dude, you already gifted like 30 subs today. 31. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with you? You were sitting there refreshing it. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not gonna add any more until any more games until later. Just so that you won't see it instantly. There's a new Rhythm Heaven game coming out. Shit, I'm gonna have to buy that. It's not out yet. It releases July 2nd. Do what you want. I won't buy more off your throne. See, I don't believe you. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to upload it. I haven't even found the game on the Switch website yet. So it doesn't even matter. I guess I can search for it instead of scrolling. Or, you know, I could just buy the game for myself. I don't have to put it on my throne. I don't have to put anything on my throne. Shit, Mario Kart World is 80 bucks? Why is it so expensive? Damn. Anyways. Let me close throne. Thank you so much, Rain. You're ridiculous. But we will definitely be doing Tomodachi live streams as soon as I get the Switch up and running. I just have to. Sorry, I keep banging stuff on my desk every time I like move around. I just have to, you know, figure out if I want to fix my old Switch to get the data off of it, or if I'm going to cut my losses and lose all of my gameplay from the past several years. Or at least most of it. Who knows? Depends on if it can be repaired for a reasonable price or not. So I'll try and find that out soon. Hopefully. Because it doesn't even need to be like a permanent fix. I just need to be able to turn it on and connect it to an internet connection long enough to like transfer the data. And then it can be dead forever for all I care. I literally just need to transfer the data and then everything's fine. The problem is that it won't even turn on. Also, hi Manic Shark, welcome in. I don't know if I said hi. Welcome in. Yeah, I need to get it fixed, at least temporarily. I don't want to lose all that gameplay. I really don't. That would suck really bad. Especially because I never finished Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, man, I am yawning so much. That's not good. Oh yeah, good news. Since Rain asked about it in the Discord, I looked very briefly into merch. And there is a way we could do like merch petitions, so I wouldn't have to pay too much up front. It would just be like a merch petition so that people could like basically pre-order it, and then if enough people do that, then the products would actually be produced. And then I wouldn't have to be the one to ship them out from my own personal address. They would just take care of it, which would be pretty nice. And yeah, it gets rid of the problem of being scared that like only like 2 people would actually order the merch, and then I would have spent a bunch of money on getting it made for no one to buy it. Because it would just be like a petition for the products to be made instead of having to pay all the upfront cost. So that would be really nice. I'll have to look into that more later and like see what that all would look like. But it seems quite doable if I was interested in making some merch. I could do that. I can imagine what your merch would look like. I'd love a hoodie like on your model. See, I would love a Kha'Zix hoodie, like a totally custom type hoodie with like the teeth and everything. And like the like ribcage design, but that would be really, really expensive to produce. I would have to have a lot of interest for something like that, just because it's not just like a regular print on demand type thing where you like slap a decal on a t-shirt. That's like a completely custom piece of clothing. So that would definitely be something I would do when I'm a much bigger streamer, if I ever get to be a much bigger streamer, because that's just completely not feasible for someone of my size. I know Gotham Scene clothes are really expensive. Yes, they are. Also, just any custom piece of clothing where it has like 3D aspects, like aspects with the actual fabric that are custom and not just like printing things onto it. Because like there's a million screen printing businesses out there where you can just slap a decal on something, but if you're making like a custom garment, that is really expensive. So that would definitely be a lot more difficult to do, and I would have to be like a really, really big streamer in order to justify doing that. Ugh. Yawning forever. Honestly, know nothing about the subjects other than it's hard to figure out. Yeah. Maybe a collab. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, if there's like another business that would be willing to make merch for me or something. But once again, would have to be a big streamer because no business is gonna do that. Unless they know they're actually gonna make sales making that product. Here at my Tita's place and it's so cozy, yay. Hell yeah. Turns out she doesn't live in LA, but near LA, and it's so nice here. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Like, I love you and Axel's model / vibes. I know I'd be interested. Yeah, I was saying I'm looking into maybe making merch. Buy. Everybody buy Kha'Zix Gamer subs or other related red. Hey, you know what? You know what? You know what you can do? You know what I sip on every single stream? Well, now I have a creator code with them. Yay! Yay! I have a creator code with Rogue, where you can get 10% off, and then I get a teensy little bitty commission with every purchase. It's not a sponsorship, it's just a like an affiliate link. So it's not like they reached out to me to make that happen. It's just that I saw other brands doing similar programs. Like, I know Advanced GG also has a creator program. And I looked into doing it with Advanced because the commission is actually pretty good. Like, it's a pretty good percent, and their creator benefits are pretty good. So I was looking into doing that with Advanced. But the problem is, the one I drink every single day is Rogue. That's the one I've been a loyal customer to for the past 2+ years. So it felt like I was cheating on my brand by doing that. Oh, did the music end? Yes, the playlist is over. We shall switch to something else now then. Or I'll just repeat the playlist. I don't know. I might just repeat the playlist. What was I gonna say? Right. So instead I ended up doing it with Rogue. Because I was like, you know what? I actually consume this brand and I actually really like the product a lot more than other similar competitors. Like, I know Gamersups is really popular and the flavors aren't bad. I've tried a little bit of Gamersups, but I just really like Rogue. It's my personal favorite that I've had out of the different like gamer energy drink brands. I just like it a lot more than the other ones. It also just has a lot more like vitamins and stuff in it. Like, Gamersups is good if you just want caffeine. But Rogue has a lot of like it has way more than your daily value of vitamin C, and it has a bunch of other stuff in it that I really appreciate. Which is one of the main reasons I really like it. I'm missing chats. I want to be cool, but you're already epic. I have so much Ghost and Celsius products. Fair enough. I actually don't mind Celsius. I've never tried Ghost before. I've never tried Ghost, but I've seen it like in the store a couple times. But yeah, if you here, maybe I should just like, where's my Rogue PNG? I know I have it. Hang on. Oh. Lost it. Hang on. Old? There we go. Didn't pin. There we go. I've been needing caffeine but didn't want my coffee. Fair enough. I was passed by a small shop in a subway stop I go to regular that always advertises Celsius. Is it any good? I've heard a lot of really mixed opinions on Celsius. I personally like it. I've heard a lot of people that really don't like it though. So if you aren't prepared to maybe not like it, I wouldn't recommend trying it. But I like it. I've liked the few flavors that I have tried, which aren't that many. It's also been a few years since I last had a Celsius, to be fair. I've been debating just using caffeine pills instead of sugary drinks. Well, hey, Rogue is sugar-free. Just saying. Yeah, I don't like Celsius. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I don't remember what flavors I had. I think they have like a strawberry kiwi one that I liked. Celsius has a cola flavor now? Never heard of that. But I like fruity energy drinks, so. As they put me through this 3-module assignment with 20 assignments inside 3 days before classes started, and it was due supposedly Wednesday, but it turns out they were generous enough to extend the time. I lost sleep because of the due date, and now they tell us oh, that's the worst. That's the worst. I've never had Celsius, so also epic. I thought you were saying you don't like Celsius in comparison to Fahrenheit. That's really funny. Yeah, I can agree with that. Fahrenheit is person temperature. Celsius is water temperature. Like, yeah, if you're doing science stuff, then sure, you can use Celsius. But if you're using person temperature, use the person temperature one. You know? That's the one thing I agree with on America not using the metric system is Fahrenheit. Most other things should probably be metric, but Fahrenheit, I will stand by. Blue is the best flavor, though. Honestly, I've never been much of a blue raspberry person. I've usually been a red flavor person over a blue flavor person for most things. But it's not that I dislike it, I just like the other flavors more. Hi, Churro. Oh, there goes ads. Sorry. I didn't know Celsius had a cola flavor. That's actually crazy. I only really know of their, like, fruity flavors. Once I got that done, the professor knew how relieved I was and announced the research assignment. This isn't a writing class, by the way, and from the requirements, the assignment looks to be my second longest research paper I will ever write. Oh no. It's due in 6 weeks. Oh my god. Good luck. Good luck. 07s. Last time I had a regular Coca-Cola, it tasted like dirt. I had some recently. It wasn't that bad. I just I don't really drink soda that often anymore. Other than Baja Blast, of course. I don't drink a whole lot of regular sodas. I like Dr. Pepper and love a Coke slushie. See, that I can get behind. Coke Icy? Delicious. Delicious. 4 days out of the week I don't have time for it and I just want to raw it during the weekends. I believe in you! I believe in you! You can get it done. You got it. I definitely understand the feeling though. I'm not looking forward to going back to school. Epic, I will help you commit academic dishonesty. I can write for you $500 per half a word. That's crazy. That's insane. $1,000 per word written for your however many page essay that you have to do, or research paper, I guess I should say. Hype to get you through your work. Yes. That's the discounted rate too. That's crazy. I might just drop my morals and join the AI side. No, I believe in you. You can do it. I believe. You got this. Ads are over. We're back. We're back. We're so back. As if not basically everyone in chat is subbed. If not literally everyone. Oops. Someone I know got fired during Pride Month and someone they said they should work for an AI company. Ew. Ew. Gross. Yucky. Ugh, I don't want to think about work anymore. I don't want to think about work. I don't want to go back to work tomorrow. I'm sleepy. You really hydrate in this stretch. I already spent $1,000 for this year's classes, and can I have a discount if I give you more lewd fanfic scene? What? What? Don't think about work, don't think about I'll try. Let it be a nebulous, distant cloud barely visible in the distance, if only. If only. Oh, and they're a streamer. So I get to make them stickers for stream? Hell yeah. It's not as crazy as it sounds, I swear. Right. Right. Of course. Oh, I can feel my voice dying already. This is not good. Three hours of just chatting. God damn. I think I needed this. Needed a good yap. I didn't want Epic's ideas for myself either. I want Epic's sure unbridled creative vision. Try Rogue after I clean up my stock of caffeine. Hell yeah. The link is always here in my panels. And also just use code Kha'Zix. You don't even need the link. Pretty easy to remember. It's just my name. Awesome song, by the way. I think this is a smart shuffle suggestion, but I will be adding it to the playlist because it seems cool. I've already thought of many sloppy kissing and tongue. What? Excuse me? Excuse me? Clutching my pearls? Epic's being silly. Oh. And all the evidence is gone. Gone forever. Sprays bottle down, Epic. It was a strategic risk. You know, if you really want to be timed out, you can just do exclamation point vanish. And then it's a sure shot. No need for the the coin toss. How long so far? I don't remember. I think 30 seconds. The coin toss is only 15 though. No, it's 20 seconds. I lied. It's 20 seconds. So if you do exclamation point vanish, it's 20 seconds. So it's only a 5-second difference. Man, this caffeine ain't doing shit. I also have only had half of it though in the past 3 hours, so maybe that's why. Perhaps that is why. Guys, I want more Taco Bell. Should I get Taco Bell for dinner? I probably shouldn't. I probably need to save my money. Although Rain did gift 30 plus subs today. So maybe that warrants some Taco Bell. Maybe. I think I'm just being lazy and don't want to cook dinner. I think that's what's happening. That's what I say and then make bad habits. Fair enough. It's Pride Month, get Taco Bell. You know what? How about this? I'll make myself dinner tonight and be normal, but I will get Taco Bell for lunch tomorrow before work. I think that's what I'll do. Because I will definitely need a pick-me-up before work tomorrow. I'll need something to motivate me leaving my house and going to work. Sounds Jerome. What? Oh. Hell yeah, healthy motivation. Yeah. I need a little treat. My awesome Jerome typo will never die for Epic. Okay. Alright. Good to know where that comes from, I guess, because I had no clue what you were talking about earlier. I don't know, I don't want to end stream. I like streaming too much, but my voice is dying. The ever eternal I don't know what the word is. I'm dying. It happened near when Chili called your playlist drum. Right, that's what it was. I didn't know. I think I read that message but not aloud. Just because I didn't know what it meant. Oh, I have hiccups now. Oh, I hate that. Why must I have hiccups? But yeah, guys. I think I'm gonna put the chibi models on sale again. The only reason they weren't on sale for longer originally was because it doesn't allow you to put it on sale for longer than like a certain amount of time on VGen. Which means if I put it on sale again, then everything's fine. So How do I put it on sale till July 15th? That works. Yay, it's back. It's back. It's on sale again. The chibi models are on sale. It's a 15% discount, which is actually like huge for a VTuber model. It's over $100 off. Okay. Sorry for all the plugging. I just haven't been here in a hot minute to plug my shit. And I want to make more of those chibi models really bad. Also because I'm broke after that vacation. Maybe I should open my other commissions as well. Saw the photo you posted on Twitter and it was so cool. I don't know what photo you're referring to. Was it like the picture, like the IRL photo, or the fish drawing? My green hair, gotcha. It was the IRL one. Yeah. Yeah, I don't ever post. I think that was the first actual picture I posted of myself ever, actually. I re-dyed my hair right before the trip, so it's... I made it freshly green again. I'm so green. You're not purple? No. But I am green. Hopefully that's good enough. Maybe one day I'll be purple. Who knows? Ace! Hi, Ace. Hope you're doing well. I saw your post. I'm really excited. Go check out Ace, guys. Ace is cooking. Ace is cooking. What are y'all up to? Literally nothing. I'm just sitting here yapping. I've been sitting here yapping for the past 3 hours. Don't be too hype. I'm scared I won't meet expectations. I'm excited. I am excited. I'm looking forward to it. I don't really know what to expect, so I think you're kind of safe on that part, but I am just looking forward to seeing more stuff from you. Hopefully that isn't too scary. I'm just excited to see Ace stuff. That's all. I feel like I haven't been able to catch like any of your streams recently. So I'm just excited to see you cooking again. I've been mini hiatus. Fair enough. I also haven't been online for the past like 2.5 weeks, so you know. I'm finally back, and Ace will also be back on July 1st with some cool shit, I imagine. And I'm really excited. Yeah, if you guys like the like cozy, artsy, creepy vibe, you will like Ace's stuff. Ace leans in more to like horror themes than I do, and it's really, really cool. It's really sick. And I'm not usually a big horror person, but I fuck with Ace's work a lot. It's very, very epic and cool and sick. Okay, I'm gonna fade into login. Okay, Ace! Yeah, we're probably gonna end stream pretty soon. My voice is kind of dying a little bit. Not even my voice, just my throat hurts. My throat hurts from yapping for 3 hours. So we might call it a night. Let me find someone to raid. I don't know who to raid. I don't know who to raid ever. I'll figure it out, don't worry. Everything's fine. Maybe I'll find someone new to raid today. Oh, I know who we can raid. I haven't raided this person before, but I do follow them. It was nice seeing you again after the stressful and tiring week I had. I'm glad to be back. And I'm looking forward to cooking more. I have a lot of cooking to do. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, gang. If you couldn't tell from all the yawning I was doing the past couple hours. And of course I do it again when I say that. I think it's time we call it a night. I think it's time. It's only 8 p.m. What the hell? Yeah, I gotta go make myself some dinner and then probably lock in for a little bit. Probably. We are going to raid Puka. They're a cool clown VTuber. That's the raid message. First one is for subs, second one is for everyone else. Hi, kitty. Just don't block my tracking. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for sticking around, you guys. I had a good yapping stream. Next stream will be on Tuesday, probably? Yeah. I'll stream on Tuesday. If not, randomly sometime tomorrow. I don't know. Either tomorrow or Tuesday. I'll keep you guys updated. My schedule will probably be a little bit all over the place. Tuesday. Yeah. I'll stream on Tuesday. Because I think I work on Monday. But yeah. I'll be doing some art. I want to make a day to play those puzzle games I got. So we'll do a puzzle gaming stream soon. Soon enough. And yeah. Thanks for being here, you guys. I'll see you next time.